This is Unit F, Concept 10, finding all zeros of a given polynomial of a fourth and fifth degree. To find the zeros of this polynomial, we're supposed to first start off by finding your p's and q's to narrow down the possible zeros. So your p's and q's are your first number, which is -6, and your second number, which is -7. With those, to find them all, we can find whatever equals to 6. So what equals to 6 is 1 times 6 and 2 times 3, well, plus and negative. And then what equals 7 is plus or -1 plus or -7. Once you get these answers, you divide your p and your q. So that's saying p divided by q, so that will be equal 1. P divided by q, which is 1 over 2. So you're going to be doing all that for the rest of the numbers. Once you have that, now we're going to use Descartes' rules of signs. To this, we have to use these. So since it's -6, our first symbol is going to be negative. Our second is 34, which is plus 34. Our third is positive, and the last two are negative. So whenever the sign changes, that's the rules of signs, that you're going to have probably a number that's going to be a 0, that's going to be positive. So this moves once, plus positive and positive is not 1, so we don't have that. Plus and negative, then we have 2, and then negative, that's not. So once we do the inverse of that, anything that's positive stays negative, anything that's in odd degree, then it switches. So this one switches, and that one switches, and you still end up having 2 or 0. Multiplying all the numbers to that. And then I ended up getting 14 plus or minus square root of 140 over 4. 140 can be broken down. So 140, 14 and 10 can multiply to that. 7 and 2 can be to 14. 5 and 2 can be to 10. So once we break that down, we can take out a 2. So it'll end up being 14 plus or minus 2 radical 35 over 4. And we can take out a 2 out of these three numbers. We can take out a 2. So once we take that out, we get 7 plus or minus square root of 35 over 2, which is that going to be our other two zeros. So our zeros are going to be -1, -1/3, 7 plus or minus radical 35, and 2. Because those are the ones that we took out, a 0 here. And that's our leftover from our quadratic. And our factorization is going to be 3x plus 1. X plus 1, since that was -1, it's always supposed to be the opposite. And our last one is -2x squared plus 14x minus 7, which was what we simplified. Thank you for watching.